Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today you're going to learn how to make the chevron bracelet. So the materials that you'll need are some embroidery floss, scissors, and tape. So the first thing that you want to do is to cut your embroidery floss. Today I'm making my bracelet 8 strands wide, which means that I'll need 4 colors of each of these in a wingspan's length. So this is what it looks like. So for your loop, you're going to fold all of your strings in half and designate where you want your loop to be. And your longer string is going to be on the right side of your strings. Okay, so now you're going to take this longer string, which is this very light yellow one here, and you're going to make a backwards 4 on all of the other strings and pull the tail through the loop. Next, you're going to make a regular 4 shape onto all the other strings, and you're going to pull the tail through the loop. So you're going to repeat these 2 steps until it's long enough to create a loop. So now this is long enough to create a loop, so you're just going to tape it down again. So now you're going to take the first group of strings that you have, you're going to set this other group aside, and you're going to arrange them in the order that you want your colors to be. So I want my colors to be in a yellow ombre from dark to light. So I'm just arranging them like that. So there we have it. And then with the other side, you're going to arrange them in a mirror. So it's going to be dark to light going this way. So again, this is how your string should be arranged. So you're going to take your outermost string and you're going to make a 4 shape onto the next string, like this. And then you're going to pull the tail through the loop. And then you're going to repeat that process one more time. And set the string that you just knotted on aside. So taking this dark yellow string, you're still going to do your 4 shape onto the next string, pull the tail through the loop, and then you're going to repeat that process one more time. So you're going to knot with your dark yellow string on the last string in the first pile, and then you're going to stop there and do not keep knotting. So now you're going to take your next pile and you're going to use your outermost string on the next string, and you're going to make a backwards 4 shape, and you're going to pull the tail through the loop. Repeat this process one more time, and then you're going to set the string that you just knotted on aside. So you're going to repeat these backward 4 knots, also just known as backward knots, and you're just going to do it on the 2 other strings in the pile. So now you should have your 2 strings that you knotted with in the middle. So you're going to make a forward knot with the string on the left onto the string on the right, and you're going to do that twice. And once the strings are knotted together, they're going to switch sides. So the left string is going to be on the right, and the right string is going to be on the left. So I'm going to show one more row on camera. So you're going to take your outermost string and you're going to make those forward 4 shapes, also known as forward knots, twice onto each string until you reach the middle of the row. And then you're going to take your outermost string on the other side and you're going to make those backward knots twice onto each string until you reach the middle of the row. So when you reach the middle of the row, you could do any knot you want. I'm just going to do 2 forward knots here with your left string onto your right string, just because it's the easiest knot to make. And now the strings switch sides. Once your bracelet is long enough to fit around your wrist, you're going to tape it down close to where you finished knotting. Now you're going to divide all of your strings into 2 even piles and set one pile aside. So with the first pile, you're going to divide it into 2 separate even piles. And don't mind the string on the far right, I ran out of string again. You're going to take your first group of strings and you're going to twist them to the right. And you're going to take your next group of strings and you're going to twist them to the right as well. And now you're going to twist the 2 groups together to the left. Tie a knot at the end to secure the twisted tie. So with this other pile, you're going to repeat the same steps. So you're going to divide it into 2 even piles, and then with the first pile, you're going to twist it to the right. So you're going to hold the pile that you just twisted so it doesn't untwist, and then you're going to twist the other pile to the right. So then you're going to twist those 2 piles to the left until it's long enough to be the same length of the other twisted tie. Tie a knot to secure the twisted tie. Finally, cut off the excess thread. Don't cut it off too close to the knots or else they'll become undone. And finally, you've completed your bracelet. To put it on your wrist and flip your wrist over. Put one of your twisted ties through the loop and hold it with your hands. Then you're going to take your other twisted tie and you're going to make a knot. Make one more knot so that your bracelet will be secure. Finally, you can tuck in the rest of your string and you're good to go. And here's what the final outcome looks like. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking or subscribing, and see you next time!